Всем привет, с вами Ведьмак. Сейчас мы будем проходить интро игры, аркаду психологическую. Что-то там забыть. Персонаж теряет память. узнаем, а дальше что делать? А, вот здесь.
What is this place? Where am I? It's so green.
Да, надежда, только, он не очень любит. Вот они нам пишут, нажми на кнопку.
This cliff doesn't seem to be that high. I guess there might be a way for me to go up. I hope so.
А, нажимаешь на исключение происходит. Клавиатура радость. Короче, играть в эту игру на клавиатуре.
Hello, John. My name is Dr. James Richards, and this is Dr. May.
Hello, John.
If you are hearing this, it means that the initial procedure went perfectly.
We have linked your mind to the dream of a man named Luka Uильямsa. As for your body, it is being kept safe, here, close to us.
Luke has been diagnosed with severe depression. We have attempted several incursions into his dreams, but he has always detected our presence, gleaned our intentions, and evaded us. The roots of his current state of depression are buried quite deep.
This is where you come in, John. You see, you volunteered to help us with this one. We need to remind you that your own memories are inaccessible during the entire operation. It means that you won't remember who you are, nor recall these events after it all ends. But whatever you do or do not remember, know this. We accepted your offer because you are the best in the field.
John, your job is to track Luke and liberate him from whatever oppressive thought is weighing down on him.
Set him free, John. You don't have much time. The longer he stays under, the easier it will be for him to fade away.
Time to get to work, John. You are his last hope.
And his only one. I would wish you luck, but I doubt you need any of it.
We'll be monitoring you closely and retract you instantly if the situation spirals out of control.
One last thing. We will be out of contact for the duration of your mission. The technology is not quite fully mature yet.
Right then. See you in a couple of hours.
What? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Wait, what in God's name is going on? Whoa!
Сейчас заработает экране. объясняем в игре работу. И у вас такой, то просто надо одну локацию проверить.
Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Isn't it a little late for someone your age to be out all alone?
Oh, our house is right over there. And you know, there are no dangerous creatures, not in these woods. No wolves, bears, or even foxes. And my dad is right there at the porch.
Oh, I didn't know anyone lived this deep in the woods.
Oh, but we don't. This is our vacation house. Mom and Dad built it a couple of years ago. I love it out here, but I had no idea there were other houses around. Where is yours?
Well, I don't live here. I'm on a hike.
Oh, cool. All by yourself?
All by myself.
Where's your equipment?
Oh, my tent's 10 minutes away. I was just exploring.
I so wish to grow up so I can have fun adventures like yours.
Well, what about you? What are you doing here, all alone, sitting on this wooden swing?
Oh, you know, I love sitting here. My daddy and I built it. He attached these ropes to a branch on this tree and told me to find a wooden seat. I found this one by the waterfall. It fit perfectly. It was such a fun weekend. I love building stuff with my dad, and this is my favorite construction.
Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. It really looks well built and fun.
Thanks.
So, you're just watching the stars on your spot?
Yes. Well, and you know, waiting for Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, you know, my dog. My parents gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. He's so lovely, little, and energetic.
Oh, and where's Rufus now?
Oh, he sometimes wanders off by himself in the woods. You know, these woods are very, very safe. We put some lights around his collar, so he got even more excited than usual.
Aren't you worried he might get lost?
No! I mean, maybe a little. It's been more than an hour, I think. Can I ask you a big favor? Could you please get him back here if you happen to see him?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. I'm really getting worried now. He responds very well to his name, Rufus. You know, I picked it when he was still a little puppy.
Oh, you picked a great name for him. Well, I'm going to continue my night hike and I'll find your dog.
Thanks.
Hello, neighbour.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone hereabouts in a while. You gave me quite a scare there.
Oh, sorry about that. And for coming out of nowhere straight from the dark. I'm John Stevens. I'm really sorry to trouble you at this hour, but my wife, she cut her finger while cooking.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, fortunately it's nothing serious, but the other night she mentioned seeing some lights. They seem to be from over here, and so I came along to see if there was anyone around. And here you are.
I wasn't aware that there were other houses in the neighbourhood. Well, sorry, but we're out of plasters. Used the last one yesterday for our little Annie. Young kids, always trying to climb up those giant trees. We can't protect our kids forever. Although as parents we always try to. We do have a medicine box with the rest of the stuff, if you want.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. She just needed something to cover the wound externally. It's not critical, but thanks very much.
Not at all. I'm Luke Williams, by the way. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, Likewise. Well, I should be heading back home.
Hey, do you want to have dinner with us tomorrow? I'm sure Rita would love to.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. We'd like that. Let me talk to the missus, and we'll let you both know.
See you tomorrow.
Ah, I love autumn. The leaves, yellow, orange and red, swirling through the air in a majestic pas de deux with the wind. Imagine if I got stuck in a wintry dream. Mushy snow all around me, my fingers and toes turning into ice, snotting stalactites. Gah! Darn, now I feel cold. My, that is a huge waterfall. It's indeed beautiful, but the noise this close is slightly unpleasant. What amazes me the most is its power. I could stay here forever watching the water flow. Well, I should get some earplugs first, though. Ah, now is Luke the one? Does he already know that because if he... Well, it could be. At least I has the orange. Water? Again? Well, at least I think this lake isn't deep enough for me to... Rufus, there you are. Oh, you're shaking. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, you're really afraid of me, aren't you? Okay. How will I get you out of there? Uh-oh. This rock is very unstable. If it falls, I'll crush that little devil. Careful, John. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John, think. I don't think it's a very good idea to throw the stick there. Maybe I shouldn't throw the stick in that direction. It's so dark there, I might lose it. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John, think. Where did the dog go? Wait a minute. I know this place. How did I get here? Did the dog? Oh, I hope he did.
Oh, hello again. Look, this is Rufus. He came back. He was running so fast. He seemed scared. He almost didn't recognize me, but I yelled. He turned his head and he seemed so happy to see me. He always comes back.
You know, I found your dog by the lake, close to the waterfall.
You did?
He most likely got lost, and the thundering sound of the fall must have scared him. He was below a rock of some sort, hiding from the noise.
Oh, poor Rufus.
I managed to get him out of his hiding place, but I guess I scared him too. Luckily, he found you while running away from me. I was so scared I would lose him. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You brought him back to me. You are so kind. I don't even know how to thank you.
Oh, it was nothing, really. I'm just glad you got back together. I have to get back now.
Will I see you again?
Who knows? Bye, Anne. Hi, Luke.
Hi, John. Great timing. I was about to call Anne back home and retreat.
I just came from home.
So, are we on for tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Wonderful. I'll tell Rita first thing in the morning.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
No problem.
Look, I have to tell you something. I went looking for Rufus.
Rufus? Our dog Rufus. Why?
Please don't get mad at Anne, but the poor guy got scared by the sound of the waterfall and was just paralysed under a rock. I tracked him down and kind of brought him back.
I didn't know that. Why hasn't she told me?
She thought you would get mad.
I don't think I would. Imagine if you weren't around. What would happen to Rufus? Because she was afraid to talk to me?
Oh, Luke, don't take it that way. It's normal for kids to hide these problems from their parents.
I know you're right, but still, it could have been a big deal.
Don't think about it.
Well, are you thirsty?
Am I thirsty? Oh, well, a little bit, but
There's a jar of water in the table right in the hallway. Just open the door and take some. You saved Anne's dog, and you must be exhausted. Go on, I'll just stay here for a while longer.
Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks. A glass of water would feel good right now. Oh, darn, it's empty. Well, I better get back outside. Or could I explore a little? A family portrait. The faces are somewhat hard to distinguish, but they seem like a united and happy bunch. I hear something. A heavy breathing. I shouldn't try to open this door. So many books. A lot of classics out here. Oh, Les Miserables. Oh, how I loved it. Wait a minute. Rita Williams. Could it be Luke's wife? Sorry, Luke, but I need to see if I can find something useful. I'm doing this to help you. Ah, there's a piece of paper in this drawer. What? It's daytime. Where are they? And the door has locked itself. What's happening here? What's this? I can't read it. What if it's something... Hello?
Hello there.
Need any help? You're gasping.
I'll be alright in a moment. Thank you. My husband and I were hiking, making our way through the rocks and the brambles. We used to do it all the time a few years ago. I guess I'm too old for this now.
No, you seem in pretty good shape.
You're too kind. What about you? It's not very often I come across fellow hikers in this place.
I suppose you haven't seen anyone else today. I'm actually searching for a friend of mine.
Really?
Yes, he's here on holiday. Usually stays in a little hut just a couple of minutes away.
Is that the wooden one with a small porch up front, close to a well?
Yeah, that's the one. Have you been there?
Well, no one lives there anymore.
Sorry.
We built that house, my husband and I, 10 years or so ago, but we had to sell it a while back. We passed by it a while ago and peeked through the window. It looked abandoned. The new owners don't seem to come very often. My husband was quite upset about it.
Oh, somehow it didn't seem so. At least from the outside.
You know the man who bought it from us? I forget his name. Jack. Yes, Jack something?
No, I meant Luke. Luke Uильямsa.
That's my husband. Have we met before?
I don't think we have.
I am Rita, Luke's wife. Where'd you know him from?
Oh, hi Rita. I'm John Stevens. I met Luke here some years ago, outside your house, on the porch. And I met your daughter, Anne, as well. How is she?
How come I have never heard of you? She's all right, thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine as well, thanks. I haven't been back here for a long time, so I was passing by and I thought to check whether you were here, just on the off chance.
That's probably what they call destiny. Well, it's great to meet you. Luke has just gone off to the edge of a cliff on the other side of that bridge. I simply couldn't keep up. What a convenient bench.
Oh, thank you. I'll go off and say hello. Everything going fine?
Yes, it is, thanks. He's waiting for an important call from work. We actually came here so that he could try to take a break from obsessing about it. It'll be nice for him to talk to you.
Well, thanks, Rita. I'll be right back.
Take your time and enjoy the view.
Will do. Bye.
Hello again. Have you been to the cliff already?
No, not yet. It's after the bridge straight away, isn't it?
Yes. It's like only 10 minutes away.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the view. Hello again. Have you been to the cliff already?
No, not yet.
Yes. It's like...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the view.
Luke, hi.
Hello. Do I know you?
Yes, we met a couple of years ago, right here in these woods. I'm John.
Oh, yes, Of course.
I ran into your wife back there, catching her breath on a little bench. Lovely lady, if you don't mind me saying so.
I couldn't agree more. I sometimes think it's a miracle she still puts up with me. Is she all right?
Yes, she seemed fine. What about you? She said you were very nervous, waiting for an important call.
I'm standing in one of the most beautiful spots in the country, taking in the view, clutching my phone in a sweaty palm, and I can't help peeking at it every 5 minutes, although it's set to ring at maximum volume.
Well, that's quite the call. Is it personal?
Yes and no. You see, our company is currently conducting a critical test of our prototype. If it pans out, we may have a real shot at changing the world. If not, well, the shutters come down.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. One doesn't get to hear about stakes like that every day. Mind telling me what it's all about?
Energy. Well, a new form of it. You know, we have been hearing all this talk about climate change since we were kids. You wonder about how life would be if energy was clean and free. How it would benefit us, our future generations, the developing countries. It seems utopian, doesn't it?
Well, it sounds like it... But many things sound too good to be true, until someone makes them real.
Well, I have had this childhood dream and now a lifelong goal to make the world a better place. A place where my daughter could live and thrive in. There is a lot of political noise and storms and furies, but still, I was young enough and naive enough to think I could cut through it. And I persisted. And one day an idea was born, and from that sprang a company, and then finally to the prototype, cut to the present day of reckoning. And I can hear my heart howling through my rib cage. Jesus. This is it. Sorry. I have to take this.
Sure. Hey, what? Luke? Bloody hell. Wait! What's going on? He's avoiding me again. What is this place anyway? Well, I can't stand here. I must find out.
Да, кстати, все так начинается хорошо, а потом кошмар начинается. Дальше концовочка.
Who might that be? He seems mellow.
И все. Поначалу просто пытается понять, да, вот как все. Получается так, что он там с теми же самыми персонажами, да, разговаривает, те же самые локации, попадает. Чудовище. Я не насколько нормально понимать. Ну, не знаю, видимо, Василий Иванович, видимо.
What the? This is all over the place. Hey!
Hi!
Great party!
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't hear.
I was saying!
I'm James, nice to.
Woo! Hi there! Hello? It's a gas bottle, propane.
These damn portable little cabins don't have any but I assure you, in 2 years,
Oh, yes.
see you around.
See you. Excuse me for interrupting.
Sure, I'm Maria, and this is Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, John. It's this lunatic hiring spree we are on. So, which department?
I'm heading towards the research. Pretty excited about this.
To which do you know? Who hired you?
Luke?
Are you serious? Man, always undermining me. I have told him time and time again. If I thought we had talked about it.
You know Luke Williams better than anybody else. He just can't help it.
I know. I've known him for 20. But still.
Oh, sorry, but he invited.
Classic Luke. Basically, the technology works. We have.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, you're joined.
Unbelievable.
Luke, He's a sea. I saw him leave a couple of minutes ago towards the lighthouse.
Me neither. Don't worry, he'll be back. Enjoy the party in the mean.
If you say
I...
I'm just go and find Luke.
See you on Monday, John.
See you both on Monday. Rita, is it?
Hello?
Hi, yes, I'm John.
Oh, yes. How are you, John?
I'm alright. How are you?
Same, thanks. Are you here for the party?
Yes, I am. I talked to... He was waiting for that important... Well, he told me all about the project and...
No, sorry.
No, I thought you...
Sorry.
Oh, it's alright. How about you? What?
I'm not much of a and I
Really?
Oh, I started writing a novel.
A novel?
Oh,
Just try me.
all right. The lighthouse, the one over there. After a while, my eyes drifted a tiny bit, and I saw another light, a very faint one, on the horizon. It seemed to be from another lighthouse. So I started to imagine a relationship being built between these who communicated with one another using light signs.
That sounds really interesting, Rita.
You don't need to say that just to make me feel better. But thanks.
No, it's true. And what happens to them?
Oh, one day I came back for some inspiration and I found that the lights were off. It made me feel uneasy, and I couldn't stop thinking what it'd be like if all of a sudden one lighthouse keeper turned his light on and had no response. Nothing, just darkness. How would that feel? And as I came back, day after day, I realized that the lighthouses were not functioning most days. Anyway, who needs lighthouses nowadays, right? So I imagined the communication fading away through time, the despair of the one who was trying to communicate, and the pain of the other who just couldn't do it. And I got stuck. I just don't know how to move forward.
Rita, I love it. It's fascinating, the lighthouses. It's fantastic.
Thank you, John. I think I was needing to hear that. Anyway, that reminds me. Do you want to see the lighthouse?
Of course, I'd love to. Is it open?
It's probably locked, but they always leave a spare key close by. The family in charge used to let me go in whenever I wanted to help me with the book. But I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know where they keep the key nowadays.
Oh, thank you, Rita. I'll take a look around and see if I can spot it. Now I'm curious. And I'll leave you to your inspiration.
You're always a pleasure to talk to, John, and thank you. Bye.
Bye. So, how's the inspiration?
Hard to get, as always. I haven't figured out exactly why the other lighthouse keeper stopped communicating. Anyway, it will come to me eventually, I guess.
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone then. See you.
Thanks, John. Bye.
How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go? So, how's the inspiration coming along?
Hard to get. As always, I haven't figured out exactly why the other lighthouse keeper stopped communicating. Anyway, it will come to me eventually, I guess.
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone then. See you.
Thanks, John. Bye.
How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go? How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go? So, how's the inspiration coming along?
Hard to get. I haven't figured out exactly why the other lighthouse keeper stopped communicating. Anyway,
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone then. See you.
thanks, John. Bye.
How will I find Luke? So,
Hard to. I haven't figured. Anyway, it will come to me eventually.
of course it will. See you.
Thanks, John. Bye.
Давайте думать, вообще как дальше.
Oh my god, what the hell? Luke. It really is dark in here. Wait, I think I can... Ah, yes. It's a power generator. It's on. Why isn't it working? Oh, the bottle seems to be empty. So, how's the inspiration coming along?
Hard to get. I have.
Of course it will. I'll leave you alone. See you.
Thanks, John.
How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go? So we just need to attach this here. This cable goes there. All right, all set. Let there be light. Wow, that is strong. Blinded me for a moment there. Wait, what's that? It's a light. There, on the horizon. Flashing red. It must be. It has to be Luke. Let's go. Oh, here you are.
Hello? Do I know you? Hold on. John, isn't it?
Right. You remembered me.
John Stevens?
That's right.
What are you doing here? It's been a while.
I heard the good news. You are the man of the moment. I thought I would stop by and shake hands.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's very nice of you.
Oh, I know this has nothing to do with me, but I just wanted to congratulate you myself. And who knows? Have a couple of beers, meet some people, maybe even dance a little. Great party.
Thank you. And yeah, it is.
Why aren't you at your own party? If you don't mind me asking.
I needed to get away for a while, you know? Life has been chaotic for so long. The waiting and the not knowing, and now suddenly things kind of worked out. It's strange and overwhelming.
I can only imagine. What you did is unbelievable.
It feels like a dream, to be honest. It feels like I'm waiting to wake up to find out reality is a nightmare where my family has left me, my project failed, and I have nowhere to go and no one to turn to.
Come on, Luke. You know that's not true.
I know. It seems like a long time ago. I decided I would commit to this. I don't think anyone understood why I had to do it, but I just couldn't not. And it seems that everything is on the edge. That all I conquered is so fragile and about to crumble. Here I am, with a party thrown due to the company I set up, the best of possible worlds. A supporting family, rooting and happy for me. It really is overwhelming. Too good to be true. So I needed a moment to catch my breath.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
One can't quit, right?
No, one cannot. I think I'd better leave you in peace for a while.
No, please stay. I sometimes get away from people to be able to breathe, but it's not that I like being alone.
I understand. How are Rita and Anne doing?
They're fine. Thanks for asking. Rita is always cheerful. God, how I envy her. As for Anne, she's been growing, you know? So quickly. Very soon she won't be my little Anne anymore. It's so strange, satisfyingly surreal, and there is a kind of sadness seeing my little girl bloom into a woman. An egotistical kind of sad, I have to confess.
They grow up, but they never stop feeling like our little baby, right?
I try not to say it to her that often now, but yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Luke? Hello there.
Hi. You don't seem to be here for the wedding reception, am I right?
Wedding reception?
You don't need to play the fool with me. I wasn't invited to this as well, don't worry. You just need to jump the railing ahead and get yourself a wonderful treat. I recommend the lobster and the filet mignon. Avoid the shrimps though, they taste funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's delicious.
Do you know whose wedding it is?
No, not a clue. I just live nearby and the catering at this place is generally fantastic.
Okay, so, I'll be right back.
Oh, and hey! If they cut the cake, please come and get me. It also looks delicious. I love raspberries.
Sure, don't worry.
Have fun!
Just married. Ah, who might the happy couple be? Did something just happen? What? Michael?
Sorry, do I know you?
Yes, we met before. I needed to talk to you.
I'm having a conversation. Can it wait?
No, it's urgent, Michael.
What's the urgency about? Just leave me be, man.
I really need to talk to him. I'm sure something must have gone wrong with the company. Has to be. But I need to get his attention first.
Sorry, sir. The ceremony has already ended. The happy couple and close family are taking some photos inside. Please kindly wait outside.
Oh, okay.
Please, sir. I told you already, haven't I? Kindly wait outside. Please.
Oh, yes. Right. Hello.
Hi!
Hey,
I was saying to Neil here how much I loved the ceremony. My god, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
I've just arrived. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the majority of it.
so you're here just for the food, right?
Don't be so unpleasant, Neil.
I was just making a joke. Jeez. I'm Neil, by the way.
John.
I'm Heather. Are you here alone? For the bride or the groom?
Well, I'm a close friend of the bride.
So are we. I don't think we've ever met. How do you know Anne?
Anne? You know, I used to spend my summer holidays in a house my parents had in the woods. Her parents had a house there too, so...
Really? We heard a lot about that little house.
She always says how she's had such a lucky childhood, being able to explore such fascinating places. I've never been there. Is it as beautiful as she says?
Oh, you should definitely go when you have the chance. It really is.
We have to ask Anne to take us on a tour there.
And Eli.
Yes, of course. It's Anne and Eli's now. Do you think she's going to change her name? Anne D. Levitt? Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
I think she really likes Williams. Anyway, do you know where they are? I still haven't been able to talk to them.
They are still inside the church, but you may need to wait. No one is allowed to go in, and there's a guy there making sure that no one does.
Oh, thanks. It was nice meeting you.
Same, and come by whenever you want. Ciao.
Bye. I'm sure some has to be, but I need... Isn't it too cold?
Sorry?
The water.
Oh, no! It's so hot today. Care to try?
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Carol.
Were you here for the ceremony? I couldn't make it on time.
I was. It was... What a shame. The beginning, there was a man by the door preventing all... No one knew what was going on. And then the string quartet, the doors from the church, to see Anne in her gorgeous dress smile.
Really? That's a twist.
It was so... Again, shame you couldn't make...
Indeed. Well, I think I'll say congratulations.
Go do that. Although I think you'll have to wait. They're still inside and that man is blocking the door again.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm great, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Great wedding, isn't it?
Oh, it's really beautiful.
How do you know they're happy?
Well, I'm actually a friend of the bride's father.
Luke Williams. I'm a good friend of his.
Really? My name's Simon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Simon. Where do you know Luke from?
I worked with Luke and Michael when they first started the company. I left right before the company boomed. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do with my life.
Have you been in touch with them?
Not as much as I wanted, but yeah, I tried to talk to them today, but still haven't.
Well, how come?
Well, Luke's still inside the chair, and Mike, well, as always, he's talking to a woman.
To a woman?
Don't get me wrong, he's a wonderful, but he's kind of a player. Sarah, the lady he's talking to, is on the...
Oh. Does she work for the company?
No, she's an old friend of Luke and Rita's. I don't know much about her other than she's just a really nice... And well, she loves always going on about it. I can introduce you to her if you like, as soon as Mike over there lets her catch some.
Oh no, but thanks. I think I'll grab something to eat.
Go ahead, the lobsters particularly...
Oh, thanks for the... See you.
Halt! You're not good at taking the rest. I told you, no one is allowed.
I'm sure has, but I...
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing the ceremony over in my mind. The moment the music started and the doors opened, I want my wedding to be like this one.
So, you still by yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually about to leave, but I still wanted to have a word with Michael and Luke.
Anything I can do to help?
If you could find a way to distract Sarah, or maybe get Luke out to the church. You don't sing, do you?
No.
That's too bad. If you'd go to the bandstand and start singing something from Phantom of the Opera, or Cats, or even Hamilton, Sarah would instantly ignore Michael and focus on the song. That's guaranteed.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time. Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time. Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
I really need to talk to him. I'm sure something must have gone wrong with the company. Has to be. But I need to get his attention first.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing the ceremony over in my mind. The moment the music started and the doors opened, I want my wedding to be like this one.
So, you still by yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually about to leave, but I still wanted to have a word with Michael and Luke.
Anything I can do to help?
If you could find a way to distract Sarah, or maybe get Luke out to the church. You don't sing, do you?
No.
That's too bad. If you'd go to the bandstand and start singing something from Phantom of the Opera, or Cats, or even Hamilton, Sarah would instantly ignore Michael and focus on the song. That's guaranteed.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Hello, sorry to bother you. Do you do requests?
Hi. Well, we haven't got much rehearsed.
We could play the wedding march again, the one that initiated the ceremony.
It's a lovely piece for strings and harp. Even though we have no harp here, everyone at the end congratulated us as they could hear it. Weird, isn't it?
Anyway, do you want to request any particular song? We may know it.
Thanks. I was wondering, could you play anything from a musical?
From a musical? Well, we actually performed in an amateur production of Freedom Again a couple of weeks ago.
Really? And would they let you play something from it?
They actually encouraged us to advertise it.
Just a little piece of it, of course.
Oh, that's great. Could you play it, please, then?
Of course. Ready, guys?
Ready!
God, how I love this song. It's from that new musical I was telling you about. Let me just finish listening to this number and we'll continue our chat, alright?
Of course.
Hi, Michael.
Hey.
Do you have a moment?
Well, if it's just a moment.
I wanted to talk to you about your company.
Wait a minute. I know you from somewhere. You used to work for us, right? I know! You were fired. You heard that I succeeded Luke as a CEO of the company, and you're trying your luck with me now. Am I right? Sorry, pal. I'm not lowering the moat for you.
Wait, what? Luke is no longer the CEO?
Please! Don't come on all innocent on me, man.
No, seriously. I had no idea. What happened?
You really have no idea. Well, he stepped down. That's what happened.
Why?
I have no idea, if you can believe that. He asked me to trust him, with no questions asked and no explanations. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zilch. And as a best friend, I both wanted to trust him and ensure everything was fine. But well, here I am, still as clueless now as the day he stepped down.
Is he still working for the company, or...?
Nope. I have no idea what he's doing. But with the shares he's sold, he probably doesn't need to work for a while.
Wow. Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
I need to talk to Luke. Thanks again.
He's inside the church with Anne and Rita. See ya.
Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
Want us to play something else?
Could you play the song that started the ceremony?
Sure. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Hello there, Luke.
John, I haven't seen you in ages. Do you remember John, darling?
John? Oh yes, by our little house in the woods, right? I'm so glad you could come to my wedding, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry to bring this up, but may I ask you something, Luke?
Sure, tell me.
I was talking to Michael and he told me you left the company.
Michael, he... Anne, darling, isn't that the photographer looking for you?
Oh, it is. I'll let you two speak. We'll talk later, John.
See you later, Anne.
So, you talked to Michael?
What happened, Luke?
Well, my mother died, John.
Your mother?
Yes. She got extremely sick and I had to take care of her. All my energy had to be dedicated to her. Eventually she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. There was nothing we could do. Can we please change the subject now? This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Sure. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing has happened. This is still not a dream from a man with such a depression. Rita, may I ask you something?
Oh, hi there, John. Yes, of course. What's up?
How hard did Luke take it? His mother's death, I mean.
Oh, pretty hard. She was still young. That was years ago. Anne was 9 or 10 years old, so...
That long ago? I'd no idea.
Yeah, Luke was down for quite a while.
I thought it was much more recent. How did he handle it?
There's this old recording of his mother singing to him when he was a baby. He used to tuck Anne in her bed with that little doll that belonged to his mother. And he'd sing that same song to get her to sleep or whenever she was feeling blue. During the period after Isabel passed away, he listened to that recording almost every day. One night he fell asleep on the couch, and when I went looking for him, he had a headset over his ears and that doll held against his chest. I guess it was his way to keep her close to him.
Of course. It makes sense.
Well, he eventually got over it. Apparently. After all, it's only natural that you see your parents die and not the other way round. I also believe his work helped him cope.
His work? I thought he left the company to take care of his mother.
What? No, not at all. It was all so fast. Actually, the company took off slightly after she passed away, thankfully. I can't even dare to imagine what would have happened if he went bankrupt.
But you're saying he's still the CEO of the company?
He is, yes.
Well, thank you, Rita.
You're welcome, John.
Rita, did you say how Luke overcame his grief when his mother died?
He just listened to a recording of his mother and she...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Luke, I've just been talking to your wife. She said your mother died years ago, and that you... Are you still head of the project?
Of course. Are you okay?
But you just said...
What?
That your mother got ill, and that you had to leave the company. You chose Michael to replace you as CEO.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's been quite a while since then.
What?
If you'll excuse me, I need to go and find my daughter. Okay?
Luke.
The photographs won't take too long, and we can continue our talk then.
Okay, Luke.
Goodbye, John. And thank you again for dropping by.
You're welcome. I need to have access to his deeper dream. How can I do that? Something is clearly not right. Rita, did you say how Luke overcame...
He just listened and shifted...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rita, did you...
He just listened and shifted...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go.
No way. You really brought me the cake? Thanks. Now I owe you something.
No, not at all.
Here. It's all I have in my pocket right now.
A piece of paper.
Well, it's a business card. I was trying to mingle with other people at the party. Most of the guests have newborns, you see. So I pretended I had one as well and was looking for a new pediatrician. This man, I think he was the godfather to the bride, he just handed me this card. He is apparently a renowned doctor, and he told me he knew a lot of great, reliable pediatricians. Well, I just smiled and thanked him. Cool design though, right?
Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
You seem a bit
Waiting.
I can't. The moment I want my wedding to be.
Want us to play some?
Can I ask you a big favor?
If we're able to help, sure.
This is going to sound weird, but can you play the song Luke's mother used to sing to him? Luke also sang it to Anne, so I'd like to surprise them.
Which song is it?
I don't know.
So how are we going to play it?
Just play it.
What?
Please, trust me. Just put your bows on the strings and move them. Please.
Okay. You'll see how that sounds. Ready, everyone?
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, here we go. What in the world?
I'm not controlling my arm.
It's working.